It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I came out here because the snow last night on the rhododendron was so lovely, but most of it's blown away. Good morning. Happy Advent Day 20. It snowed yesterday. It looks so pretty. It got blown away, and it's gonna blow away today. Probably evaporate a lot today because it's very sunny, which is very nice. But it's cold, so there you go. My first sip of coffee. I hardly do that with you anymore. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me. Today's a big day today. Christy and Rich and Wicket arrive. So that's fun. Luckily, Wicket is not very much fun for Pearl. So Wicket's allowed to come. I just put my lipstick on. I don't think I did a good job. I could put my glasses on. Of course, I can't see out of my glasses, so. So anyway, I have some straightening to do. I have to organize Christy's room, which is my craft room, which has gotten a bit of a mess. She sleeps in there. And so I need that organized. And I realized that I have my Swift set up in there now, and I have to take it down. But I think, I'm thinking, so I'm going to wind some of that pink yarn to make my trove with. Well, it seems like there are people who want to knit a trove or who want to have a knit along for a sweater, and I think we should just do that because the lovely Megan messaged me and said that she would dye a skein of yarn for the prize for the year-long trove/mini knit-along. So I've been thinking about our knit-along. It's going to start. It could start whenever you feel like starting your trove. But there are some people who don't want to make a trove. But in the spirit of my trove, if you make a sweater out of minis, that would be fine. So either a trove of any kind, minis or not minis, or if you don't want a trove, a sweater made out of minis or scraps, some percentage of it, some part of it. It doesn't have to be all minis, but it could be just like the sleeves or just like the yoke or, I'm not a big rules fan, so, So if you already started sweater made out of minis that you won't finish for a while, that works. I'm fine. But Megan's gonna dye the prize. That's fun. That was so sweet of her. So I think that makes sense, and more people can participate. People who aren't interested in the trove. My hair is, I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine, Barb. Leave it alone. So I just got up and then started singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. It won't. The snow will be gone by Christmas. Oh, but I haven't had enough of my coffee yet. Oh, excuse me. So, more stuff going on with the trust, with the executrix thing, it's just like, oh. Yesterday. But it'll all get sorted, I'm quite sure. But I did get some knitting done. Isn't that a beautiful color? This is as far as I felt like knitting, so I stopped, even though it was so gorgeous. I'm sure Christy would love a bigger stripe of it, but I can add more later because I didn't use my whole ball, as you can see. That was the yarn I opened yesterday. Is that the caterpillar? Oh no, it was the butterflies, bread and butterflies, I think. I think it was bread and butterflies. Pretty, right? Love, love, love it. I did not knit on the scattered petals. So we'll see what I get today. Anyway, good morning. So, Christy and Rich and Wicked are coming. That'll be fun. So either she's going to sit in my chair because I have a good light, or I'm going to move the light over behind where she usually sits. Because the last time she was here, she didn't stitch. She didn't have good light. Oh, that's an interesting shape. This is my advent from Megan. So she needs a place where she has good light, and we'll have to either put light where she usually sits or have her sit where jeez, me. Wow. Well, I don't blame you. You don't want this being stolen. Gold ochre? Gold. There's this. You tell me. I think it's supposed to be ochre, but I don't know. Oracle? Gorgeous. Oh, need more coffee. Yeah. And won't that be a beautiful stripe next to the pink? I'm so excited. So I'm gonna wind some of my, I don't have to wind it all, but I've got to wind one of each of the two slightly different pinks. And then I'll have them ready to go. And then I have to find my, ooh, what's this? And, oh, markers. Then I have to find my trove and print out a new copy of the trove. Highlighters. Oh, aren't they pretty? Oh, my dear. How pretty. And I'm going to need to highlight things with my new trove. Those are wonderful. The girls are going to love playing with those, too. Megan's very sweet to my granddaughters. Okay. Now, let's see what Christy's getting next in her. This is from Trilogy Yarns. Gorgeous, gorgeous. See what Christy's getting next on her hat. What's coming? Oh, gray and pink. Oh, that'll be pretty. This is Curious Oyster. All right, I gotta read this book. I know I say it every day. It's getting boring. As if I don't say the same things over and over anyway. You guys obviously have a high tolerance for boredom. That will be pretty next, and that will, yeah, I think that will go great. Won't, well, I could use a few more of the Sweet Sparrow minis to put a little buffer in, but I didn't think it needed one last night or the night before. But maybe a transition color, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out how I feel tonight. Ooh, I don't know when they're coming, but I could ask Christy. Since it's going to be hers. I tried it on last night. It looked good. Oh, I think I tried it on for you. It's coming along. Oh, sorry. Sweet Sparrow. Day 21. Crazy. Oh, that's a pretty color. Ooh, very pretty. That's a very pretty color. 21. The Star. The Star. The Star. Very pretty. That would make a gorgeous sweater, that color. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And I got a tea. Chamomile. Sans caffeine. Which is good for me. let's see. Oh, now, what will be next in my cowl? We'll open it. We'll see together. Ha 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 ha! It's a yellow morning. Oh my gosh, it's a yellow morning. That was Megan. This was Sweet Sparrow. Oh, Nancy didn't get the memo. Not yellow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That will be a gorgeous stripe, a gorgeous repeat in my scattering petals. Oh, so like a light, luscious lemon sherbet or sorbet. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. My yarns have been inspiring me, and I'm very excited to be having a plan for knitting Megan's yarns, and I'm really happy that you guys want to do it too. All right, I'm doing day 21. Let's see what my paint is. Ooh, it's almost like a yellow. It's like a greeny color, like a green. Fun. Took my other paints upstairs. I've got to get organized because my paints are all over Christy's table that she's going to need, you know, to put her stuff. So I will be upstairs in a little while taking care of that. So that's it. Executrixing stuff. And, oh, I made fluff yesterday, and I peeled the lemons for my lemon juice. We're going to make lemon juice today. Made arrangements for a notary to come because Aura needs to sign her will. And so when Christy and Rich are here, little foreshadowing on their part, they are not getting anything in Aura's will. So they can be the witnesses. So we're going to get that done, and Dennis will be happy to have that done. And yeah, I'm feeling a little stressed, but it's, you know, but it's a good stress. I was just sort of stressing, you know, when we have company, family. We only have family staying over anyway. You know, there's a certain stress level but the house was cleaned on Wednesday. My room, you know, Christy understands. And I'm so looking forward to seeing them, spending time with them. That, you know, it completely counteracts any stress of getting ready that I might have. So I'm actually very excited and really looking forward to their visit. Ooh, they've invited me to go with them on Monday to the some kind of Philadelphia Christmas market or something. So I'm going to go out and about. I'm very excited about that. And Jason and Allison and the girls are coming on Tuesday, and we will have our Christmas Eve celebration. Oh, and Aura was practicing Christmas songs last night, and she was doing great, and it felt so merry because it was snowing outside right next to the window next to the piano. It was snowing, and she was playing Christmas songs, and it was really fun for me. I was there spotting for her, you know, turning the pages and organizing things, and yeah. So that was fun for me. Okay, so anyway, I'm not sure what time they're coming. I have to text Rich. Chrissy usually is the one driving, so I'll text Rich and find out what their ETA is and plan my day accordingly, but I'm very excited. And we're getting ready for Christmas. Oh, and she and Rich will be bringing the big pieces and the fragile pieces of ceramics that I got from my sister in August. because, you know, I don't, for those of you who've been around for a while, Christy and I did a road trip after we left my sister's condo. This is the condo that sold yesterday. Because she had her car. Now, her car isn't very big, but boy, it packs a lot of stuff. And anyway, she packed several boxes for me of stuff that I wanted, but I couldn't ship because it was too fragile. And so they're bringing it today. So I will have another pile of stuff. Oh my gosh, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. Beautiful, beautiful ceramics. So I'm looking forward to seeing those pieces again too. You know, and with family together, I've been thinking about this, and I may have already said this, and if I did, just fast forward. But, you know, I've been thinking a lot about Christmas and my family. You know, I lost both my parents and my sister this past summer. And, you know, holidays and such. But the saving grace of not having a complete breakdown is that I, in fact, rarely I never saw my sister at Christmas. She lived in Idaho. And my parents, since they moved to their assisted living, we hadn't really had a big family get together like we did when they were living on the farm. We had Christmas. It wasn't usually on Christmas. It was usually the weekend before or the weekend after, but we had a big family Christmas celebration where everybody came that could. But I've already been missing those because once they moved to their assisted living, those Christmases stopped happening. And so I don't have the real pain of this is the first year I'm not going to have my Christmas the way I normally do. It will be exactly like last year. Except Christy's trip will be different because, of course, when she would come up from Mississippi, she would drive through State College on her way home or something, or coming up, or we would take a day in the middle when she was here because Rich didn't always come. Or she and Rich would go to see my parents. But my brother's in State College, but she has very limited time, and, you know, grandparents are a much bigger draw than uncle, even though they love my brother. So she won't be going to State College on this trip. So, but it is still, you know, as you can imagine, as there are others going through the same thing, you know, it was the year of losing fathers in the knitting podcast, in my little knitting podcast world, that's for sure. And so thinking about Aquila and thinking about Leslie, and our holidays are different for lots of reasons, but so lots of feels to be feeling, you know, and you just get caught up short every once in a while. And this whole thing this past week, it's just been in the last few days, you know, like Tuesday or Wednesday, I found out I was the trustee on this trust of my sister's. And, you know, so like every day it's like, you know, she was the trustee. This is her job to take care of these things. Yeah, my lawyer, you know, is giving me some advice, and he's like, you know, find out from the attorney, they would know it, or the accountant, they would know it. And I'm like, my sister was the accountant. My sister was a CPA. So the trust's accountant isn't around anymore. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop talking because this is not going well. Anyway, It's been a weird week for me, as you can figure out. But I'm going to make lemon juice today, and I'm going to straighten out my craft room so Christy can sleep in there, and I'm going to hug my daughter and my son-in-law and my grand dog. One of my grand dogs. I have 2 grand dogs. And all will be well. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go on that cheerful conversation. I'm gonna go. But I have beautiful yarns to work with. I can knit without my light, so I'm going to make sure Christy has the light, and so she can stitch. I mean, really bad if she comes here and she can't stitch. Anyway, I'm going. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.